Welcome to Crossover the Pond, brought to you by 21 Media Productions and Sports Social. He's Drew Lasker, I'm Josh Sexton, and this is episode 14 as we continue our NBA journey, a short hezzy tween and stutter step away here in the UK. So I wanted to focus this week on a couple of teams who we were maybe a little bit critical of earlier in the season for different reasons, and we'll get into some of those reasons as we go through each team, but ones who've turned the tide really, if not just in the past week, then over a slightly longer period of time. But I want to use this to talk about Derrick Rose and his jersey retirement.
I really gravitated to him. I first heard of Derrick Rose when he was at Memphis. I remember watching him in the NCAA finals against Kansas Jayhawks, and Mario Chalmers obviously shot Memphis down. My teammate at the time was from Tennessee, so he was a Memphis fan, and that put Derrick Rose on my radar. And then I obviously followed him to Chicago, and I gravitated to his game because I saw some similarities to mine, where he attacked the rim violently, fearless. And that's kind of how I played my game. Obviously wasn't as athletic as Derrick, but I saw some similarities, and so I really followed him. And for him to basically single-handedly put on a cape during that time where LeBron James was just running the East and keep Chicago in the conversation and to keep them right there at the finish line where you think they could get it done. They had a great team that was built around some great role players. I watched a couple of those clips as well. Luol Deng, Joakim Noah, Taj Gibson. The list just goes on and on. They just had a team that was perfectly built for Derrick Rose. And just to hear those guys' speeches talk about him, it just coincided with how we always felt about him. He was a guy of very little words. He's just a very humble young man who cared about winning, and so it was great to see him get his rose. And that ceremony, the production of it was just immaculate. It was a beautiful moment, much deserved for Derrick.